It's not in the safe.
We made a bargain.
I can't deliver what's not there.
I spent far too many years. I've crossed far too many oceans to fail now.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will, Paul. I intend to have the crown of Silla.
Betrayed, I suppose is the right word, Mr. Diamond. I trusted Anne Mitchell. She has worked for me for 3 years now. I can't believe she would scheme.
Well, what did Miss Mitchell do for you, Mr. Constantine?
Officially, she was my secretary. As a matter of fact, she was my general assistant. I have a very extensive art collection.
I know, I've seen part of it. The Byzantium collection a couple years ago in New York City.
Ah, a very unusual private detective, Mr. Diamond.
And a very expensive one.
Did I mention price?
Yeah, well, no, you didn't, but it's one of my favorite topics. You see, I'm also a collector.
Oh?
Of money.
Very amusing. Now, back to business. There. The crown of Silla. This is it. It is priceless. Came down to us from the 5th century. One of the finest examples of Korean art existing today.
Mr. Constantine, I'm trying to establish a dollar value for it. From the viewpoint of the thieves.
Well, I paid $280,000 for it. It would bring in half that sum for its precious stones alone.
That's a lot of temptation.
The most difficult thing about this business is my failure as a judge of character. I was completely taken in by this girl.
Enough to give her the combination to your set?
Exactly. She and I alone had it.
Well, have you called the police?
Certainly not.
Afraid of publicity?
Partly.
Partly what else?
Suppose you tell me, Mr. Diamond.
Well, if they were to hunt her down, she might panic and run and destroy the crown.
Where would you begin to look for Anne?
Well, I'd start at her place. Maybe there's something there that'd point me in the right direction. Anyone else around here that knew her well enough to tell me something about it?
My first mate may know something. Ask Mr. Russell to come here.
Well, suppose you tell me something about her personality.
Well, I can only tell you what appeared on the surface. She was kind, warm, considerate, efficient, devoted to her work. Camouflage, I suppose.
A regular Mata Hari.
You sent for me, Mr. Constantine?
Yes, Paul. So, Mr. Diamond, this is Paul Russell. Mr. Diamond would like to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Diamond.
Bye, Mr. Constantine.
Good hunting.
I'll be in touch. Mr. Russell?
Oh, yeah.
Say, are you as surprised about all this as he is?
Miss Mitchell and the crown, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, she's good, all right, but not all that good.
Not all what good, Mr. Russell?
Well, you know, I mean, once you got to know her, you could tell she was a woman who knew what she wanted, all right.
And you got to know it?
Well, enough to know that she wasn't exactly the shrinking violet type.
You happen to know where she lived?
Yeah, she lives in Long Beach, 1619 Palm Lane.
Well, thanks, Mr. Russell.
Okay.
Well, what are you selling?
Myself. No, honey. Come back here. I'm looking for Ann Mitchell.
Well, who isn't? You know you're the third guy today?
Well, how about giving me a line on my competition and a cup of coffee?
Sure, come on in. I haven't even had a chance to finish my own. Come on over and sit down. I'll get you a cup. First contender got off the market something like 7 o'clock this morning. His name was Paul Russell.
Well, who was the other guy?
I've never seen him before. Incredibly refined. He wouldn't leave his name. You're the best of the lot so far.
Thank you.
Do you have a name, or are you another coy one?
No, my name is Richard Diamond.
Nice name. Mine's Dee Dennis. I'm Ann's roommate.
How do you do, Dee Dennis? What time did Ann come home last night?
Well, she didn't. Well, it's none of my business. She says she works late.
Did Ann seem to be upset or worried the last couple of days?
Hey, what's this all about?
Credit check.
Oh?
All right, I'll level with you. See, the crown of Silla is missing.
You say that like somebody cares.
Well, it's worth $250,000.
Somebody cares.
Ann is also missing.
Oh, now listen, you can't accuse Ann of stealing. Well, she'd rather pay first.
Well, honey, I'm only earning my daily bread.
Ann? Oh. No, that...
You'd be doing Ann a big favor if she told me how I could find her. Where is she?
Mom's.
Her mother's?
No, mine. Mom kind of adopted Ann. Wait till you see her. There's room for both of us.
Well, how do I find her?
Her name is Goldie. She runs a lunchroom out on Terminal Island.
Well, thanks, Dee.
Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Diamond. I knew there was some kind of trouble, but I didn't know what. Look, Ann's a wonderful kid.
Sure. Yeah, she's got a pretty nice roommate, too. I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
Operator, give me Hollywood 54499, please.
High five.
Sam, I have one thing to say to you.
What's that, Mr. Diamond?
Help.
What now?
My car broke down. Listen, call the AAA for me. I'm on the Pacific Coast Highway about 2 miles south of San Pedro.
I guess I can do that. Where will you be?
Well, I'm going to hoof it into San Pedro. I'll pick up the car later. I'll be checking with you.
Bye, Mr. D.
Goodbye, Sam. San Pedro?
Get in.
Thank you.
Well, looks like we'll be in San Pedro soon. Where are you heading for? Into town?
No, I'm going down to the docks, the fishing fleet.
Well, in that case, I can give you door-to-door service. I'm going right past the docks.
Thank you. Tell me where I can find Goldie's lunchroom? Down the wharf past the oil pump. It ain't open right now. Goldie's a night owl. Thanks.
Sorry, don't open till 5. Nothing's ready yet. Look, mister, I said later.
Where's Ann?
Ann who?
Ann Mitchell.
Don't know any Ann Mitchell. You got the wrong place.
Now, your name is Goldie, isn't it?
Yeah. Look, I got lots to do.
Oh, it's all right, Goldie. I'm a friend.
Who's friend? I never seen you before.
Well, Dee sent me here.
Oh, Dee told you to come here?
That's right.
Ann's in the back.
Thank you. This door's locked. Goldie, that's a gun, not a mixmaster. I'm only trying to help Ann.
She said you'd say that, Mr. Maxwell.
Maxwell?
Put your hands up. I said put your Keep away. Keep away. Don't think I'm afraid to shoot because I... Keep...
That's a lot better. Let's start from the beginning. My name is Richard Dunn. See, we're on the same side.
That's good.
Now, what's all this about?
I only know that Ann's got big trouble.
Where is she?
Upstairs.
Maxwell, if that's what you're worried about. Hello, Ann. Mr. Constantine hired me to find you. And the hat. Now, what's this all about?
I stole it. What more do you need to know?
Well, I'd like to know why. See, I'm writing a book.
I can't tell you why.
Lady, do you know what they do to you for grand theft? If you don't, you got a big jolt coming. Now, when a man like Constantine gets robbed, the police get nervous. They make examples.
Well, just what are you going to tell them when they ask you why you did it?
That I wanted the money.
Well, have you got a way to fence it?
I don't know what that means.
Well, suppose you tell me the real reason you took it.
I just told you.
Now, Ann, you play straight with me, or so help me, they're going to put you away forever.
I'm sorry. Paul was going to steal the crown.
Paul Russell? How'd you know that?
Because he asked me for the combination and I gave it to him.
You gave him the combination?
Mr. Diamond, I don't know many men. Paul was very nice to me. He took me places. He enjoyed being with me. And he said someday we were going to be married.
Well, what happened then?
After I gave him the combination of the safe, and then I worried. So when he left the boat, I followed him. And I heard him and another man planning to steal the crown.
Well, then, you're trying to tell me that you stole the crown first so that Paul Russell wouldn't steal it?
I know, it sounds strange.
Strange, honey. That's the most ridiculous story I've ever heard. So ridiculous, in fact, that I'll buy it. I don't think you could possibly make it up.
All right. What do we do now?
Well, now we go and find the crown and take it back to Mr. Constantine and tell him it was all a nasty mistake. Where is it?
I hid it in a truck in Goldie's garage. It's in a crate of lettuce.
Well, I guess we better go get it out of there before Goldie's salads take on a brand new luster. Come on. This is what all the shooting's about, huh?
An unfortunate choice of words, Mr. Diamond. But that is indeed what it's all about.
Well, if it isn't the hitchhiker, Sir Galahad. Mr. Maxwell, I presume?
You presume correctly.
Well, now I know what happened to my car.
Your gun, Mr. Diamond. Now the crown, please. You know what it is to have wanted something so terribly that you've been able to think of nothing else for 5 years. The crown of Silla. Korea. 5th century. Have you any idea how much pain it has caused? Do you know how much blood has been shed for it?
Paul.
That it?
Yes, Paul. This is it.
Okay. You've got it. How about paying up?
Why? What did you do?
No, Paul, you don't want that money.
Why not? That money I can do something with the rest of my life. Be somebody who's hurt.
Paul, you are absolutely right. You might be able to earn your share of it yet. Our business here isn't over. We can't allow these two to take their story to the police.
Murder wasn't part of the deal.
Under the circumstances, we have no alternative.
You see, Paul, a while ago you said who's going to get hurt by all this. And now you know. Of course, they're There are a lot of ways to hurt people besides shooting them. You ever ask yourself why Ann took that crown in the first place?
Don't, please.
Why? Well, she knew you were going to take it. Now, she had the crazy idea that she'd keep you out of trouble by taking it first. Well, does it make you feel good? Does it hand you a laugh that you played a girl for a fool and she fell for it?
May I suggest that we leave the post-mortems to a more appropriate time? Well, Paul, if you won't do what has to be done...
Decided not to prosecute?
You think I'm being foolish?
Sentimental, but not foolish. It'll be interesting to see what Paul does with the chance you give him.
If it's really Anne who gave it to him. If Paul has any good in him, she will bring it out.
But what about the crown, Mr. Constantine? You got it tucked away safely?
I've decided to donate the crown to a museum. Then it can be admired without being coveted.
An easy rest of the head that wears the crown? That's what they say.